Okay, good afternoon everyone. Welcome to this training session at VID Healthcare in College Park, Maryland. We'll talk today about using the Health Fusion e-bill feature to enter charges that usually the techs use for patients who have sono or other kind of procedures. This feature of Health Fusion is very easy to use. Anyone can use it. You don't have to go through the complexity of doing an EHR training or use the EHR feature in Health Fusion. I will start by taking an example. If you go to today's schedule and click on daily schedule and then choose today, Wednesday, May 5th. Are you following me?
Yes, the daily schedule.
Yeah, and then you go. Then you select the type of that schedule or the resource. In our case, we have multiple resources in VID. We have a sono, we have a sleep test. In College Park, we have ultrasound. Now, this test that I'm going to use as an example is under the sono resource. So go ahead and select sono. From there, you'll have one patient, and now you have the record of that patient. So all what you need to do as a tech is you come to this place, you come to this resource, you select this resource, and you'll have all your patients already in there. And then what you'll do, you can move to the billing slip and then hover over it by your finger, and there's a small pop-up menu will show up. From there, you can select e-bill. So there's an e-bill option. You select e-bill, and here you'll move to a new screen called billing slips e-bill. And basically this is the entry screen for the charges of this resource. In our case, we are using the sono resource. So here you'll have all the sono procedures, and you'll have the stress test. So let's say if this patient came for a stress test, all what you need to do is selecting the CPT code by tapping on this box, on one of these boxes that represent the correct code for the stress test. So in our case, the stress test would be in, I think,
93015.
Yeah, but where it is, I can't see it here.
The first one, the first in the middle.
Office procedures.
Office procedures. In the middle?
Yeah.
First column?
No, second column.
Second column?
The first.
Oh, okay, yes, the first one. So 93015, the first one. So just tap over it by your finger, and when you tap over the box, the color changes to a darker color, and the code will show up. Maybe it's a little bit small here, but if I zoom in, the code will show up in the first line of the e-bill. So this will be our billing slip, but it's an electronic version. There's no need to use paper. From this point, you just go down and select the diagnosis codes. You have another section down for all the diagnosis codes. So let's say the diagnosis is, let's say, dizziness. Let's say select another 2 or 3 diagnosis codes, and anytime you select something, it will show up also in the diagnosis section up there. After you finish this, and that's it basically, it's just a few taps by your finger and you are done. And then you continue down, and there is a notes section, internal notes section, and you can use this to add any other note for us in billing. So for example, if there is a diagnosis code you couldn't find in the diagnosis section, just tap over the white space and a small keyboard will show up here, and just write for us a message in the billing. For example, please add diagnosis code, or please add diagnosis, like hypertension or whatever, that you couldn't find in the diagnosis section. And then you take the keyboard off the screen, and then you click or you tap over send to billing. It's the last, there's 3 buttons at the end. One of them is send to billing. So you just tap over send to billing, and that's it, you are done. So this will actually make the process of entering the charges much easier and faster. There will be no paperwork, no printed super bills needed between the front desk and the back, and that will minimize the probability of losing any super bills or any charges in the future. It is also a wonderful auditing tool. At the end of the day, the tech can open this screen either from the schedule, then selecting the resource, or you can go to schedule, and there is another option there called day end review. And if you select day end review, then you go to today's date, Wednesday, and also selecting the same resource in front of provider and selecting Sono. You'll see all your patients. There's a very nice box down there, a very nice summary. And in the summary, you'll see the number of appointments you had under this resource, the number of missing charges, the number of all the information related to the visits in terms of how much money was collected in the front desk, in cash, check, credit card. So this is a wonderful auditing tool for each tech to do at the end of the day. So instead of just handing the paper super bills to the front, and in between there will be something that probably got missing or entered in the wrong way, this will minimize the effort. You can do it right from the exam room and send it to billing. And once you click on send to billing, we have it. We have it ready, and it's just pending our review, and then probably the same night will be submitted by Health Fusion to the insurance company. So this is all what we have in terms of doing the charges this way using the iPad. It's very easy. Is there any questions?
No.
Okay.